Alright, Lauren Southern put out a new video going after libertarianism because apparently libertarianism does not fall into her ideology of white protectionism, white nationalism, and things like that. I don't know. Does she believe in an ethno state? I'm not sure because she's very buddy with people like Tara McCarthy, and I know that she's also a Defend Europe person. So literally by definition xenophobic. But basically she goes after libertarians because they are, to libertarians' credit, man, at least they're principled. She's not even principled because she claimed to be a libertarian conservative and she was part of Rebel Media and she was a big conservative person or libertarian person there. And it's just, the libertarians, the free market and things like that. Protectionism is not a part of the free market, and letting the free market doing its work is literal government intervention. And at least, to their credit, man, at least they're principled. She's not even principled. Her principles supposedly come down to basically, if you support white nationalism and you support doing things that strictly and only benefit white people, then that's what we like. Now, some of what she says, some of her criticisms to libertarians, I actually agree with because, of course, I am not a libertarian. I am a libertarian when it comes to foreign policy. Am I a libertarian when it comes to fiscal issues and economic issues? You fucking no. No, I'm not. I'm the virtually the opposite of a libertarian when it comes to fiscal policies and economic policies and different things like that. So again, like I said, some of the criticisms I agree with when it comes to things like, wanting to be full-on anarchists and things like that. But like when the person said that, undocumented immigrants are going to be the ones to help Hurricane Harvey, that seems to just be a fact because I've read a story that said that it was like tons of undocumented immigrants who were helping there because it's in Texas. So of course there's going to be a lot of them there. I don't understand why you're getting so triggered over that. And also, she white knights Ayn Rand and all this stuff. And it's just basically what it seems to be is that she is also somebody who's going to be somebody who wants to have the government get into the free market when it suits her. So if businesses want to discriminate against gay people or whoever it is, it doesn't matter, or things like that, she doesn't care. She doesn't want the government to get involved. Free market this, free market that, awesome, free market, great, woo. But when it becomes to the point where, these businesses are fucking me up and my ideology, now I'm gonna cry about government, and now I'm not, and that's why I'm not a libertarian. So essentially, that's what it comes down to, is that she cares about only strictly things for white people. So things like welfare, cool, but just for white people, and all of these different things, right? Now that is the real bulk of her problem with libertarianism. I'm gonna put some clips here together that you guys can check out. It was kind of boring, to be completely honest with you, but check it out.
Could all the real libertarians please stand up? No, seriously, where have you guys all gone? Barely a day goes by without hearing of some group or another splitting off from the libertarian movement. Some have turned into Bernie bros like Daily Beast writer Andrew Carell. Others have just settled as Republicans like former Libertarian Party presidential candidate Austin Peterson.
Out of those supporters, 98% or more said run as a Republican.
Others have even become full-on social justice warriors like Will Wilkinson of the Niskanen Institute. And of course, many former libertarians are turning to nationalism, and even to its most extreme manifestations in the alt-right. It's this last group, of course, that seems to be causing the biggest headache for establishment-minded libertarians, with the Never-Trumpers now claiming there's a libertarian pipeline to the alt-right. Libertarians reply saying there is no pipeline between their ideology and any movement, let alone the alt-right. And you know what? They're completely correct about that, because You don't need a pipeline to get people off the Titanic. And I'm not just being facetious, I mean that. Libertarianism has been shipwrecked. Not because former libertarians have suddenly decided they love massive intrusive government. Suspicion of authority has, if anything, gotten stronger in the past few years. Trump's slashing of regulations is making the US economy boom. Cultural libertarianism is on the ascendant, and you'd think the ideology would be raking in supporters. But instead, even longtime supporters are totally abandoning it. Just look at, well, me. To the surprise of some people, I still hold most of the exact same values I held when I ran as a candidate for the Libertarian Party of Canada back in 2015. Yet I want nothing to do with the movement styling itself as libertarianism, and they sure as hell want nothing to do with me. When I was kicked out of the party, it was done under the banner of Libertarianism 2.0, the slightly more cringeworthy cousin of Atheism Plus, twice removed. Yeah, the same social justice infiltration that caused Atheism Plus to destroy the atheist movement has taken a hold in libertarianism. You have feminist libertarian writers publicly shaming libertarian men for tweeting memes in order to make the movement safer for women. You have Reason magazine saying that Christina Hofsummer's freedom feminism has nothing to offer feminism or libertarianism. And you have trend-chasing racial masochists who try to force libertarianism and Black Lives Matter together on the basis that the defense of liberty can't do without identity politics. All things considered, it's no surprise that the only people